Get back to your beginnings because we do like a good introduction on you. So you from Jacksonville, right?
Born and raised.
Born and raised, West Side, right? West Side.
West Side.
West Side. Okay.
Now I stayed all around Jacksonville. I stayed on the east, 21st. I stayed on the north. I stayed on Duns. I stayed on the.
You got West Side on your neck, right? That's what's that.
That's where I'm from. That's where I claim. That's where I'm from.
Yeah.
But but it's
Just
still
being throughout,
like
yeah.
my grandparents, my stepdad parents, my grandparents, they stayed on the east side. So it's times where I was over there a lot. For probably like a few, I stayed on the north side. I stayed on Duns, over there by the Publix. When you get out the house, I can't think. On the south side, at once I stayed by Bay Meadows when I stayed with my auntie. But so I'm familiar with all of Jax. But where I really grew up from is the west side.
West Side.
Yeah.
What high school you went to?
I went to Ed White. I graduated from Lee,
Okay.
aka Riverside. But I graduated from Lee. But I went to Ed White. I went to Wolfson. I went to Eagles View. That's a Christian school.
Yeah, already.
Yeah. So I went there my 9th grade year. Then my 10th and 11th, I went to Ed White. And then I went to Wolfson half of my 11th. And then my senior year, I went to Lee.
Oh, you went to Wilson when they had it locked down? Because I remember when we used to go to Wilson, we used to wild out.
Yeah, so I went to Wolfson 2012, had like the end of that year.
Yeah,
they changed a lot.
Yeah, they had that thing locked down, had that gate around it.
They don't got the gate running no more?
No.
I was still around there. I'm just saying they had, when we was there, they didn't have a gate.
Yeah.
When we used to skip school every day, they just locked the whole school down. So like after that, nobody else could wild out like that.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then my last year, I finished school at Lee.
Damn, didn't they change the name to Lee?
Yeah,
Riverside.
Riverside.
Oh,
yeah.
Riverside. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I'm glad because that was like a Confederate league or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then 6th through 8th, I went to Lakeshore. Yeah.
Damn, you went kind of like all over the place.
Yeah.
Vagabond for real.
Yeah.
No, for real.
So you gave us a little sample. Like, how was your childhood? Like, exactly.
I'm trying to put some memories out my mind. Well, my mom, she got 6 kids. I'm the oldest. 5 boys, 1 girl. I'm the only child out of my 2 parents. So she got me with my dad and 5 others with another man. And if I want to be honest, growing up sucked. Because I wasn't around my dad and my family on that side much, my blood family. I was more so around my stepdad and his family. I didn't fit in. I wasn't around my blood family. So it made things weird. And I have to hear like, even though you're not my real nephew or this and that, I still do this, and that didn't feel genuine. I don't want to hear that as a kid.
Right.
And then like it just made life weird for me because I knew I wasn't around my real relatives. And I didn't know, like, is this real love?
Yeah, I was about to say, is it genuine? Like they just like taking care of you just because, like, when you say stuff like that, it make it feel like an obligation.
Well, it just felt weird. Now I had that feeling for my mom.
Okay.
Yeah, I had that feeling for my mom, but around like my step family and joint, like honestly, but and then I couldn't share that with nobody. I had to like keep that in and just deal with it. But with my mom, that's the feeling I felt. Like, shoot, bro, I ain't even know if my mom loved me or not, bro.
Yeah.
I felt like that relationship was an obligation just by the things that she said. Like, she was thinking about it now. Like, yeah, bro, like people, they don't really understand like how broken and traumatized I was as a kid. In that household, you know, like I said, I was the oldest, and my mom, like when I get in trouble, she'll beat the shit out of me, and then she'll be like, I'm the oldest, so I gotta, you know, she expect more out of me, and I just get it worse because I'm the oldest, and I guess like all my other brothers and sisters, they looking up to me and stuff like that. But my mom, she kept us sheltered. We wasn't allowed to have friends. Shoot, we couldn't even wear our hair a certain way. Like, I couldn't grow out my hair. I remember I grew up my hair, and then I twisted it. As soon as I twisted, she shaved my junk. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't grow out my hair, but my mom was pretty strict. But I don't know why my mom was strict. When I think about it, I don't know how she grew up. My mom is mixed. She got a white mom and black dad. A white mom and black dad. So there was a lot of racial stuff going on. And then my mom say she been raped, she been this, she been that. So I don't know, you know. I know my mom, she used to take meds. She thinking, like, bro, I be forgetting, like, I've been through a lot of this. Foster care, we've been in and out of foster care. I've been in, you know, but that was a mistake that I did. I burnt my brother with the iron, and I think I was like 8. He was probably like 5 or 4. I burnt him with an iron. I remember I burnt him with an iron, and I asked him if this is hot, and I put it on him, and it burnt him. And my mom was outside smoking a cigarette. She came in. He was burnt. He had an iron mark on him, and then DCF was called, and they took us. Yeah. And so I've been in like 2-3 shelters. My mom, she finally got us back. She held that over me. Boy, she ain't forgive me for that. I believe in discipline, but I don't think I was disciplined. Nah, I don't think I was disciplined. I was abused. And that did something to me. I remember I couldn't talk to my mom. Like, when my mom say something, when I go to talk, she'd punch me in my mouth. Damn. I couldn't talk. So growing up in like my teenage years, I didn't know how to express myself, because anytime that I tried to talk when I was a kid, I used to get punched. So since I got punched, I just held all my feelings inside because I wasn't able to talk. I couldn't express myself. So that being able to express I didn't know how. So like when I felt some type of way at 19 or 20, I would just lash out. I'd cry, I'd throw stuff, I'd punch on stuff because I didn't know how to talk. I didn't know how to talk. That's one of the reasons, like on the videos when I was popping pills, I was just so broken. Yeah, I was just so broken. And when you ask me how was my childhood, like all this stuff is just clicking. It's just clicking. I was like, damn, I gotta sit here and thinking about it. But it's just clicking. I'm like, you know, people, they be like, Boonk is crazy, this and that. No, I'm not.
Right.
I was broken. Bro, I was broken, bro. Broken. I was hurt.
Yeah.
I was just hurt, and I was just broken, and I didn't know how to express that.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
Yeah, I'm not a therapist. It just sounded like you just needed some attention, and like the social media was giving you the attention you wanted, and it was blowing you up also. So that just sound like it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, bro. I'm not crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not crazy. But when I gave my life to God, bro, it's so many tears I shed. So many tears I shed. And when I first gave my life to him, and I had to, bro, I was so broke. Like every time, like now when I tell my story, like I could talk it be moments like I don't even know who this is right now. Like how I'm talking, I feel like down. I don't know why, but I feel like down. Cause like having to think. I usually don't do this. Like I could tell my story like in a melodic way, like you know what I'm saying, like.
Right. But
for some reason I feel weird, and I don't know why. But before I tried to take therapy. You know what I'm saying? But even then, like every single time I told somebody a teeny tiny bit of my past, I break down crying. Like that's how broken I was.
Yeah.
Like that's how broken I was. Like I say something, I just break. I couldn't control it. You know what I'm saying? And people, they see the outside, but they don't have a fucking clue about the inside. They have no clue. They have no clue. People see the outside and what I put out there or what anybody put out there, but they don't know why.
Right.
People are so quick to judge people, but don't know what's happening in their life.
Mm-hmm.
In their life. Instead of judging, why not find out about the person?
Right.
Yeah.
Why not love the person? God says love covers a multitude of sin. Love, love, love. But people are so quick to judge others. Why? They have no idea what that person went through. What that person went through. And me, as I'm getting older and as I'm walking with God, it's like certain stuff is like being revealed to me. I see how bad of a person I am, and I see how bad of a person others are. And the Bible tells us how messed up we are, how effed up humans are. The Bible tells us that. And that's why people don't like God, because the Bible tells us how effed up as humans as we are. And the only way that we can be fixed is through Jesus. Jesus. If I didn't have Jesus, I would still be, like, I wouldn't be as structured and be able to handle myself or carry myself in just a fashion way. You know what I'm saying? Because, bruh, I felt like I was treated like an animal.